your moment. Don't tell me how bad you want it. Prove to yourself how bad you want it. Don't let nothing stop you. Don't let nothing get in your way. Every day you wake up, every day you breathe, you should be improving yourself. You should be taking steps to reach your destiny. Don't let nothing stop you. It's your moment. It's your time. How bad do you want it?
Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's your man Mike Bowens coming to you once again, live and direct from Unleashing the Creativity Within You. I got another powerful message for you. This message is entitled, You Can't Remain the Same. Woo! You can't remain the same. Listen, in any area of life, if you want to improve, you can't remain the same. If you want a better relationship between you and your spouse, you can't remain the same. It means you have to grow, you have to improve within yourself. If you have a short temper, you got to have a more prayer life, have more prayer time between you and God so that He can send more peace into your spirit. You got to renew your mind on how you communicate and why you're getting upset. Why do you get mad? Why do you get frustrated when you're talking, right? If you're a parent, right, you can't remain the same. You want to be a better father, a better mother. You got to make some changes. You got to keep growing, right? Get some books on parenting. Even go to seminars on parenting, right? Listen to messages like this on parenting, on how to improve and how to get better. If you're a business owner, you got to improve. You can't remain the same, right? Especially going from 2016, we're going into 2017. You can't remain the same. You got to improve your business strategies. You got to be more punctual. You got to advertise in a better way. You got to have better relationship with your customers, right? You got to learn how to track what's working and what's not working. You got to improve. You can't just say this worked before, so this will work again. No, you got to say, okay, we're going into a new year, so let me re-strategize what it is that I'm doing and how can I make what I'm doing better. So you always want to get better. You don't want to stay the same, because in actuality, you never stay the same, because as things change, if you think you're staying the same, you're actually going backwards. You're not progressing, and you want to always progress. Even in your health, you got to say, okay, what did I eat before that caused me to have energy and caused me to be full of life, and what am I eating that makes me feel sluggish and tired and sick? And you got to maybe make a chart. Good foods, bad foods, and how it affects your body. And then what foods trigger those certain reactions in you. And even research, right? We live in an information age. You can research what foods will cause you to have long life, right? There's certain places in the world where people live longer than other places. Why is that? It's because the foods that they eat and the minerals and vitamins that's in those foods, that way of life, right? And also, are they taking time to rest? Are they taking time to let their body be healed, right? Instead of going. You take time to rest. You take time to say, you know what? Let me let my body be charged up. My body get a break, right? And this is things that we have to look at, right? Spiritually, right? If your faith was at this level last year, you got to improve that and say, okay, I trust God this amount in 2016. I need to trust Him this much in 2017. I need to go up another notch. I need to go up in my giving, up in my devotion and prayer, up in my trust, my level of belief, my level of trust, right? And this is something that must be done deliberately, right? Because you can't remain the same if you want to get better. You want better results, you can't do things the same way, right? If you only had planted, say you was a farmer and you planted 1,000 seeds, you're never gonna get more crop than what you planted for them 1,000 seeds. But if next time you planted 10,000 seeds, without a shadow of a doubt, you're gonna get more harvest from them 10,000 seeds than you did from 1,000, right? So you can't do things the same way and think that you're gonna get different results. You can't think that the year will be different just because it's a new year and people say, oh, it's going to be better and it's going to be divine. Like when it was 2009, people say it's going to be divine in 2009. We're going to win in 2010. 11 is going to be like earth and heaven. 2011 is going to be like earth on heaven. Whatever, you get what I'm trying to say. Point being, if you don't change, things around you won't change. If you don't improve, things around you won't improve. See, you will live and die by the knowledge that you acquire and you apply to your life. Right? See, so what people say about me, well, people say, what do you do for a living? I get a lot of people ask me these things. I say, I'm a professional learner. I'm making my duty to keep learning and ask as many questions as possible. Because the questions that I ask is what I have the answers to for the future, and to make better decisions and better moves. See, in my past, for example, just a short example. In the past, I was okay to get a house with a mortgage. Okay, yeah, that's what everybody does. Until I figured out that I can have a house without a mortgage. I was okay to get a car with a note and make the payments like everybody else. Until I figured out that I could buy cars without notes and have no payments. Right? Whatever car I desire, right? And so once you begin to get the knowledge on different particular areas of your life, then you'll be able to make better decisions. And that's how you can't remain the same. You can't remain the same. But you will remain the same if you don't renew your mind, if you don't change your thinking, if you don't get greater knowledge, right? Then everything that you see around you will seem foggy. Everything around you will be stagnant. You won't see much movement in your life because you're not understanding what triggers this, what triggers prosperity, what triggers health, what triggers good relationships, what triggers good parenting, and how to maintain these things and take them to another level, right? So you can't remain the same from 2016 to 2017 if you want to see drastic major improvements in your life. If you want to see more, if you want to live more, if you want to increase more, then you have to become more. This is your man, Mike Bowens, and I'm signing off until next time. I'm saying be blessed.